you know what? Clayton was Clayton. He's a beast. He's just completely dominant. I mean, I don't think there's enough adjectives to describe what he does for our ball club. But yeah, he and Yazzie were in a great rhythm, and Yazzie big swing, 3-run homer was huge for us. And you know, when you got the best pitcher on the planet going, we needed that. So to split the series right there, that was big for us.
What did you see against Yasmani's at-bats against Cologne that made you want to start with that?
I just think that, you know, the at-bats that he conducts, I think he's swinging the bat really well. And I like the way he receives. And so I just felt that I like the matchup, you know, and I can't obviously predict a 3-run homer, but I still felt that with 3 or 4 quality at-bats against, or 3 or 4 at-bats against Cologne, I thought that Yazzie had a chance to do some damage.
Clayton's now 81-0 and he has at least 4 runs of support. Does that stat just kind of blow your mind a little bit?
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. So if we don't have enough incentive to get 4 runs, you know, when he pitches, there you have it. But it's just a credit to him, you know, when you need a shutout and to save the bullpen, he does that. But if you give him a lead, then he has that way that, you know, he smells the finish line and smells blood.
Chase's 3 hits, he did on 4 pitches. What were you seeing from his at-bats tonight?
I like the way that he was aggressive tonight, and I think that he, being at the top of the order, has played the team baseball and trying to conduct at-bats, but he enjoys hitting the fastball. And, you know, so Bartolo, heavy fastball pitcher, and so he got on the heater tonight, so it was good to see.
What's the, like, when you send Clayton back out there for the night, like, what's your, like, sense of calm, like, internally? Like, is there a way to describe what that feels like, I guess, knowing the trust you have?
I just felt that, you know, where he was at with his pitch count and the way the ball was coming out of his hand, I just felt that, and you can see his demeanor that there's really, for me, I kind of look at the way he's kind of on the mound and the way the ball's coming out, and so it just made sense that I wouldn't even enter, you know, going to the pen at that point in time. And there's other starts where it just doesn't look as right, but these last couple starts have been pretty special.
What's the best curveball you've seen, though?
I think that he threw it more tonight, and I think that there was another one where he could have got another called third strike with it. But, yeah, I think he threw more of them, and he just had great feel. But, you know, just the fastball command, the slider depth. I mean, I think tonight, everything was, it was pretty special. I mean, he got a C&I grounder off the bat of Cabrera as Rubel, and the same thing, a bullet to left late, but I mean, he was just completely dominant.
Collins was asked yesterday why he didn't send Syndergaard out for the ninth, and he was pretty dominant. And he said, you know, we just lost a pitcher to an injury. Why risk it? You guys have lost some pitchers to injuries too. Does that even enter your mind? Not that Clayton isn't throwing well, doesn't look ready, but why risk it?
No, I think that when you start getting up to 115, 20 pitches going into the night, something like that, or 110 pitches going in the ninth, but then where we were at, I felt comfortable that he could finish the inning. But yeah, if we would have got into that range, then I would have had somebody behind him. But I don't. I try not to, you know, think about, you know, potential for injury, because anytime he goes out there, any pitcher has that potential. So I try not to factor that in too much, or at all, really. I mean, until you get to a certain point.
Dave, do you ever find yourself just sitting back and watching like a fan when he's so dominant? How much fun is it over there?
It was special. Just again, it's like just focus on the day to day, and, you know, just knowing, you know, the bullpen's been used, you know, this series, and so now to kind of take it upon himself to, you know, go the distance, and I just enjoyed he and, you know, Yazzie's the way they were working together. That was good to see. There was just a lot of good things. Yeah, I definitely put my fan hat on tonight.
Were you, I mean, seeing Grandal work a ton together this year, were you anxious to see what they look like against you?
No, I mean, I've seen how they've worked together. So I think that there's really, I don't make too much into that battery. I really don't. He had one bad inning and against the Marlins, and outside of that, he was dominant with Yazzie. And then Yazzie caught him a lot last year, and he was dominant. So it's like, for me, I think that I felt good about it, obviously.